Casino. Hey, probably. If you ever ventured off into the Atlantis Casino, there's also another nice one, Bahamar, which is. What do you mean set up my live stream? Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's already up, motherfucker. All right. Computers. There was something I just saw somewhere. Camera over there. Get off of there. Jesus. All right, let's take. Whoa, there goes Drma. I'm not in it either, and I wish I was. We didn't do. This is what happens when we talk too much. Drma. And yeah, I missed it. 3.4 would be a good price. Let's see if I can get it at 3.4. Right about there now. Oh, the motherfucker gave me a day order because it doesn't have logic control. It's a fucking idiot that hasn't grown with the times in the last 40 years. Fucking think or swim. All right. We're all good now. And I'm going to go live on TikTok. And I don't have Tourette's as far as I know. Tourette's would be different. You know, you're talking, you're like, fuck. That's different. I just literally have a bad mouth that I'm fully in control of. You know, and I choose to say fuck, shit, and everything when I say it. It is completely within my control. Yeah, Daniel, it's fucking bullshit. All right. Yeah, so hello, everybody. Welcome to the live stream. Good morning to you. I did have an excellent cup of coffee this morning, as you can probably tell. And we are watching DRMA fold before our eyes. It doesn't look super great of a stock, but it did just break a little pivot there. I might get out really quickly if it doesn't follow through because it has not been too friendly pre-market. Also, GMDA, it was at GMDA in second place, looking kind of okay. There's another one that I might just have to get out right now. If it's it's not going. If it's not going, what is it doing? Why are you in it? If it's not like you got in it because it was supposed to go, and it doesn't go, why are you in it now? Right? So anyway, join the ass. Get me the hell out. All right, I'm out of GMDA, but something's happening on DRMA maybe. So there we are on that. Now let's do the gap analysis on those two. Yeah. You should be able to do this though, RJ, like at a quick glance, So DRMA, it's been buying up. It's been bought up, buying up. How many put that for the last 2 days? So this will sell off today. When you have the gap like that, it's going to lead to a sell-off. If there's any hype left in it, though, it will, push till 9:45 to 10 first. Green, and then it's a short, which is beautiful if you can get it because it'll be easier to borrow. Shouldn't be a none to borrow. You should be able to short it, depending. It's on NASDAQ. It should be there. Let me see. DRMA. Yeah, it's HTB. Up on a green push, you should be able to scoop up. Short. So we're looking to short this at the highs today on DRMA. That's the gap analysis on that. And I'm currently long on it, so I'm fucked. All right, next stock to look at is GMDA. This morning, the gap analysis is very similar. I'm slamming right into a congestion zone. And however, if it were to get up and over that, it'd be more congestion. It's just all brick walls up above. It's like hitting the ceiling of a cave or something. Like there's open space just got above. It's up there, but now it's when the full market opens. Good God, it's going to unleash the kraken of sell orders. So bearish bias on GMDA, and that could run. It could have enough pump at the beginning to go green at the open, but it's bearish bias. Okay? All right, GMDA bearish bias, DRMA bearish bias. We could look at GSMG, but it doesn't look like it wants to go anywhere. GSMG, but we'll be watching everything in case they do end up breaking out. GSMG. This is green, you know, and it would be deceptive, RJ. This is green candle here. Oh, it's been being bought before the gap, right? No, look at the volume. It was a nothing. So this is a smart gap up. This is a green. This is a smart gap up, smart money causing this to gap up. And therefore we have a bullish bias on GSMG. So you'd be looking for the pre-market high breaks, you know, base entry, anything like that. But if it ends up fading, you know, you don't take it. It's a bullish bias. Yeah, I mean, because no smart money buys. No, it's not smart. Now is the smart. The gap up is smart money going on. So whatever's going on this gap up, it's real. Real reasons. Maybe the news is really something good, and it is, you know, it is actually good. All right, what's your thoughts on SPY? Yeah, we're moving that to that now. So I'll be doing analysis on QQQ, but it applies to SPY as well. We are like right pre-market at breakout levels on the market. If this actually does the breakout, so there's two ways this can go. If it actually breaks out, everything's going to start breaking out, starting with Apple, and that's AAPL. And Apple happens to be in a domino setup right now, so that could just, if Apple breaks out, yeah, that could just set up the whole market to have a green week this week. This week could be all green. However, that said, right above here, everyone who's everyone who is long, let's see, everyone who's short is going to have to cut there. So actually, that could drive. Wow, it could actually drive a short squeeze. We could get a short squeeze if we break this point. And however, there will be liquidity up there, and it could end up being a liquidity grab for a short. But I do believe that based on the way things have been moving, that this is going to be pretty ripe for a short squeeze-ish pop. And on SPY, that was on the QQQ. And on SPY, wow, SPY's really nicely set up. Yeah, SPY set up the same way. Very interesting. So basically, you know, all stocks between SPY and QQQ, that's just about all stocks. Let me check out the Dow. I did type it. It's just being a dick. Come on. There we go. Okay, the Dow is not as well set up, but it could happen this week. The Dow, you know, could get to some nice pushing, but growth stocks leading the way. Apple in the #1 slot. Kind of crazy how that works out. You know, until the real moment of truth comes, Apple hadn't been in front. It was Nvidia. Now Apple's in front. And it's like, well, no wonder, you know, it's like the best company in the world. It's like, you know, the most loyal, it's got the biggest everything. And now that it's finally in front and set up, now the market is ready. Isn't that interesting? So, yeah, Nvidia could do it as well, but it's behind Apple. Taking a look at Microsoft and some of the others. Boy, this thing is really sluggish. Trading View being really sluggish, pulling quotes up. Boom. All right, Microsoft. Actually, Microsoft's even more well set up than Apple. That's interesting. That must be ChatGPT related. Microsoft actually ahead of Apple. I've never seen that before. So Microsoft and absolutely, well, actually in the long run though, it's much closer to all-time highs. Apple is much closer to all-time highs. But right now, as far as a domino setup goes, Microsoft has the lead. Okay, but it's in a worse spot overall. All right, so Apple has the overall lead, but Microsoft maybe has this week. Is maybe ahead this week. But Apple, Microsoft, Nvidia, They're all looking great and ready to break out and put in some green days. Yeah, no, not Google. All right. Did we go over the morning momentum movers? Yeah, we did. Okay, we did already. All right, so we got 3 minutes until the market opens. We're watching all these stocks. I'm gonna put the QQQs over here. I probably could put Apple, but Apple's looking great. You remember that Yum alert? I mean, Yum just keeps going. I don't know if anybody's still in Yum. You're welcome to be. It sure was going. Apple, let's put Apple right here. It's selling off right before the open. And that could be to flush retail out a little. Could be some market manipulation possible. We're either going to break highs today easily or right away is going to be difficult. And then that's going to cause this area to require more accomplishment in order for it to break. Could last hours, days. Capitulate from down here. Up here. All right. Be interesting. All right, so I do have a little position in DRMA. Let's see. If anything else we missed before the open. Cool W warrants on cool, but the volume is quite low. Never mind on that. Big volume on GMDA. Big volume on blue, but I think blue is a buyout from what it looked like. So there's no real trade there. The volatility will be squashed. DRMA, pretty big volume, and SLGG, but it's fading. Our best prospect is DRMA. Good morning, Candy. Can't hear me? Nobody else is having that problem, I don't think. It could have been just a bad connection on my end. I apologize. I'm in Texas right now, so I'll be a lot closer to New York City's servers. It's actually a direct line. Talk about it later, members. Gold dropping before the open. That's a sign of an ATM withdrawal by big money. When gold drops, that can be a sign of cashing out of institutionals and preparing for putting their money somewhere, and that would be the cues. It's possible they see the domino effect too. Domino setup, rather. All right, market is open. And is DRMA going to bleed? I ain't got time to bleed. Or is it going to run? Let's watch. We'll see. All right. I got time to duck. All right, it is going to bleed. All right. And now if I click flatten, it's going to say, anyway, so what we're looking for now is any kind of pivot break. 350, for example. If we could get up and over 350 on DRMA, maybe it'll run, but we are bearish bias on DRMA. Let's see if I can even get any to sell short. Nah. But maybe there's options. I don't know. I think, if we don't get anything great off the open, I'm just going to do some midday trading. So we'll see how it goes. GSMG is starting to move up. It's up over pivot, a VWAP right now. GSMG is a trade, and I will just do 100 shares. You motherfucker! It did it again. No logic control. There we go. See now, and now I don't have as good of a price. So it's just a pain in the ass. Why would I? They should have like day trading logic button, because day traders just want the thing to do what they told it to do now. They're not sitting there at the open going, ooh, I'd like to put an extended hours order in on this. Stupid motherfuckers. Jesus Christ. It makes no sense. I'll tell you what, once Schwab takes over the team of programmers at on Thinkorswim, I am going to find out who's in charge and their subordinates, and I'm going to be feeding them everything I've ever wanted fixed on the goddamn thing for the last 23 years. There it goes. See, I really wish I could short DRMA. Like it's going to happen. I'll try again. Nah. But that would be money. Meta dropping, so I'm imagining that Apple is pulling back at the open. Or all right, so it could end up being a dip buy at 10 a.m. We'll see on Apple and on the market, etc. Because we are set up. We're really well set up here. Yeah. Dojiing at the open. To me, that speaks dip buy at 10 a.m. Let's see. The other one I was talking about was Microsoft, and how's it doing? Nah, it's pulling back even harder. Apple's staying much stronger, relatively speaking, than Microsoft. Goes with what we said. And then NVIDIA. NVIDIA's actually green. NVIDIA's taking some initiative. I'm going to go ahead and get some NVIDIA. Maybe not the full allocation, but because for a swing trade. I'll get my first allocation now, and then we'll see where it goes. Because if that turns into a swing trade, I wanted in. Yeah, amen. I'm not sure what we're talking about, but yeah. YS, totally flying. I almost bought some of that pre-market. YS. All right, I'm flattening out of GSMG. That didn't work out. I want my money back. YS. YS, I don't know, but let's do it. Boom. Supposedly. Ooh, really slow. Is that OTC? What is going on there? Did I not? I guess I didn't. Got a better price, and also we're getting a bit of a topping tail on that breakout. Not going to be expected, but that could send it down to 2.1, or it takes off again. You don't know. You got to be prepared for the risks. Yeah, Nvidia doing all right, and DRMA is just hanging out right about the open. Bearish bias on that, but if it breaks pre-market highs, could be a trade. That's a signal. ERMA. It's actually starting to break an inner pivot now. Can we trust it? Probably not. Let's see. Boom, boom. Yeah, I'll put a little bit of risk on that. The more YS on this pullback. Yeah, you're looking nice. NVIDIA just going the opposite of the market. Wow. Talk about relative strength. Drma wants 3.5. There's the breakout on Drma. Yeah, that's about all I can get on. And there's a breakout on NVIDIA. And Apple is making its way up as well. Apple showing relative weakness, though, compared to NVIDIA for sure. But I'll get a small allocation on Apple as well in case I can convert that into a swing trade. Right. Apple and NVIDIA, I'm in. Small, I'm a little bit bigger on NVIDIA. I need midday confirmation. I need end of day confirmation. I need to add tomorrow. I got to snowball into this position. YS blipping up. Okay, cool. It shows it over there now. All right, everybody over out in TikTok or wherever you are, make sure you click the link in my bio in the profile and come join our trading group. All right, there goes NVIDIA. NVIDIA's doing good. I'll have to wait for a pullback in order to add. DRMA did break pre-market high of 380-ish, whatever that was, and 370, and hit 393. Looking to take some profits up there underneath 4 on DRMA because we are bearish bias on it. A lot of selling. Apple pulling back now. Apple I just cannot sustain the move like NVIDIA is. It wants to. And how about then Microsoft? Let's take a look. With the AI thing. No, it's pulling back. So what makes NVIDIA run and everybody else not? I don't know. Let's take another semiconductor, I guess. I don't know. Intel, INTC, AMD, MU, AMD. Yeah, AMD is doing okay. AMD is also moving positive. Micron, no, pulling back. It's very mixed. Market is acting mixed. So that means it will not be a broad move day. It will not probably transpire to be a day of any follow through. It'll be a chop day. These are the early signs. We're what? We're 9 minutes into the open. We already know that. So you get really defensive. You play positions small. You know your midday trades. You don't expect much from them. You take them back and off the table really quickly. We're already 9 minutes into the market. We already know how to play the whole day. And if we're wrong and we played small and defensive and careful, it's okay. She did accidentally made money. If it's a good day, right? So it works out in your favor to be defensive. Don't give me no drama. Yeah, NVIDIA is still going. Giving me some wallet patter already, a little red lobster. A little sizzler action on NVIDIA. Sizzler, like I would go to Sizzler. I'm all about the red lobster. Don't go to Sizzler. Somebody out there's like, what? Sizzler's the best. Nah. They're pretty good. If they're nearby, I'd have to do it. But I'm a proud card carrying Red Lobster member. Is Sizzler even still around? Yeah, I don't know. That's where I took my wife for her first date. I'm remembering now. Sizzler. Now we can trash talk it 10 plus years later. Sizzler is where you take Shooter McGavin. I eat crap like you for breakfast. You eat shit for breakfast? No. All right, Apple's coming up and around, fine. Not sure I would add there. I don't think so. It showed relative weakness. I don't want to increase position on relative weakness. Be good. YS finally getting back to where I got it. Not super encouraging. I'm going to take off 10% of that position, sort of de-risk. Meanwhile, Nvidia leading the whole charge. Nvidia leading the brigade. Shooter. Gold member. Yes. Yourself? Yeah. Well, I get my free uh, shrimp skewers, and I get my free lava cake. You can count on that. Is now the Miller Ale House. Yeah, Nvidia, outstanding. I hope some of you are thinking about and positioning into Nvidia for a swing trade. That could be a good situation there on Nvidia for the next. Oh, you know what it was? I think Nvidia got some analyst upgrades this morning. Isn't that right? I think so. Or there was some release of news on Nvidia. That might be why it's especially doing its own thing today. Yeah, Apple just can't follow through. I'm flattening on that. I'll wait for a dip either midday or in the next few days. And even then, I might not commit my capital to it. But Nvidia has my wallet for sure. They've got my money. There goes YS. All right. I'll take a little piece out on the ask right underneath pre-market high over there. I wonder if it's trying to halt. What's going on? Why ain't it moving? Am I getting an order out or not? Here we go. Wow, I'm clicking the buttons and it's not putting in the order. This is just stuff, guys. Deal with when trading. We're now up 40% on the options on LPSN. I just got that piece out on YS underneath 235 pre-market high. I still got 80% position on YS. And DRMA is just not going. I'm going to de-risk another little bit there on the fact that it's not going. But it is a low volume pullback at the moment. I don't know if that's going to get more intense though. But this is the shape you want. Pullback, volume decreasing, and it's doing that. So frankly, I'm going to cancel that order, the sell order. I can cancel it in time. I can hold through this. It's showing the right signs. Come on. There we go. All right, we're trying to test the highs again on YS. I'll take out another 10% on its sketchy ass movement. GSMG coming up and around now again, breaking high of day and about to break pre-market highs of 128. 28 cents of risk. Stop at $1 on GSMG. Everybody out there, if you're interested in learning how to trade or trading in our group, click the link in my bio. Click the link in the description. Click the link. I love that guy. His name is Qualamagi, something like that. Qualamagi, his name is Christian. And he says, seriously, spend at least 10 hours researching like what you are about to ask before or don't bother me with your questions. I mean, that's how I feel too. It's like, I'm happy to be here to help, but you're definitely getting some generosity from me. Some patience, somewhere. All right, yeah, DRMA not really happening. I'm flattening out. Volume is picking up as well on the downside, and we're already bearish bias on it. I'm flattening out of YS also. And I'm still in NVIDIA. And Apple's finally showing some signs of strength that really I'm not super interested, but I will get a little bit of a position right there. I think I should get a fill. I have to chase? That's crazy. All right. That could help turn around the market, though. I'll leave that other order on there, but for a pullback, let's put it a little bit lower, right? So a lot of the Momo plays all failing out, and we had bearish bias on them anyway. We're 13 minutes to the top of the hour. Meta really is not having a good go at it. I didn't take a look at Meta. Let's take a look at Meta. Meta currently showing relative weakness compared to the market, compared to everybody else. Currently, it's been on an amazing run, but not today. Not showing the signs today. AMD, FCX. AMD showing some of the strongest strength on the market. Yeah, not well positioned though. FCX, no domino in there for me. FCX, again, not well positioned and set up, even if it is showing strength. Hilton, come on. I did type it. I'm starting to think that there might be like some spyware on my computer. I'm clicking buttons, I'm typing things, and it's not following through. I'm gonna have to restart my computer after this. Check processes. Maybe I should check active processes. Something's not right. Something's not right. I feel like there's like a remote. And I'm not just being paranoid. Like a week and a half ago or 2 weeks ago or whatever, I was one of my accounts was hacked. I forget which one. An Express or I forget. And oh no, it was TD Ameritrade, and someone was trading in my account. Yeah, that was a couple weeks ago. Crazy shit. So yeah, I'm a little bit, trying to be careful. That was so weird. They went like all in on some fucking pump and dump, and I almost made like $3,000 or something, right? Yeah. They wouldn't let me, even if I won, they wouldn't let me keep it, And RJ or somebody raised a good point, which is, what does TDA do with confiscated funds from your account as a result of a hacker or, trading in your account without your consent? And then what do they do with those confiscated funds? They're like, oh, okay, no, we made you whole. You're back to where you were before the hacker took your money and traded your stocks. Yeah, but he tripled my money. Can I keep it? Yeah, that's not our policy. Yeah, but I bet it's not. Yeah, they keep it. One of the positives of being a bank, huh? Too late for an entry on Nvidia and not for the swing trade. Every time you ever ask, am I too late to get in? Yes, you are. That's the best policy you can have. You should be smart enough to know how to get in before it's too late. And if you're not, and now you're asking, is it too late? You're not smart enough to get in. You see, so it's an indication you need to learn some stuff about trading, about risk, that you're making a mistake in some respect. It might not hit you in the face yet, but it will eventually. And you need to learn to trade. That's just real talk. It'd be your policy too. Shit, yeah. Because if they have money that's supposed to be yours, even if they went bankrupt or out of business, the state controller typically, has it for you down the line. I've probably got money scattered everywhere, from accounts that I've had in companies that went out of business. I just got to go hunt it down. I've found those before. But anyway, it's like forever lasting your money. But then the minute it's not your money, and yet it was in your account, they're like, yeah, that's our money. No, definitely unfair. Well, anyway, we're talking about nothing here. No opportunities. It's a fun conversation, but Apple and Nvidia just doing great on the day, and those were the two I called out. What about Microsoft? Microsoft not doing good. It looked like. Yeah, Microsoft not doing great, but Nvidia and Apple definitely in the domino setup lead, and they're flying. They're doing great. That's pretty much what the morning is. It's kind of like all about Nvidia and Apple this morning. I wouldn't continue to play around with those momos. Almost all of them are shorts. Which one was long? I think GSMG, bullish bias, and yet it didn't even go either. And YS tried, but couldn't. Quick gap analysis on YS shows. Oh, thanks, man. Evan, I have learned a lot from you. Right on. When you're ready, click the link in my bio and come join my group. Is there a way to see the ask price on the TOS chart? Yes. Mine does, because I run a very special. I coded it. I coded some it to show me the bid and the ask on the chart, so I can see the spread happening and stuff. It helps me see the halts. Helps me know if it's very spready. Yeah, you can do that, but you can do that in TradingView also, in a lot of apps, and Webull has that. But it does add to the computing power, to the need for CPU cycles on your computer. Let's see. Gap analysis on that says sell. Today's a sell-off gap. It's a dumb money gap. Dumb money gap on YS. You guys go to Claim It, Texas. I found 9K in my name yesterday. It's free to look. Yeah, see, I do need to do that. For sure. All right. Well, I swear that just about does it. Everybody make sure you click the link in my bio, click the link in the description, learn to trade, join our group. It'll take you over there. And I hope to see you guys soon. Everybody else, members, see you in the group. Let's go. Yeah. The market will heat up. We'll be there. We'll be ready. All right. Today's a medium to low interest day. But midday trades are going to be interesting. They'll be there.